It's that time again. Time for the all-new Mad Mark and Maynard Show, presented by Mad Mark TV. Stick around for tons of fun, laughs, and insanity from Mad Mark and Maynard. And if you're not careful, you just might learn something in the process. And now, here are your hosts, Mad Mark and Maynard. Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here, and welcome to the 17th episode of the Mad Mark and Maynard Show podcast.
Boy, things are moving right along. It's hard to believe that we're on our 17th episode already.
Yep, season 1 is winding down, and we wanted to take a moment to let you all know about a couple of surprises coming up on the show in the next couple of weeks.
Just in time for the holidays, a couple of Christmas presents from us to you.
That's a great way to look at it, Maynard. You know, gang, this past year has been a very busy one for us. Between our TikTok account blowing up from 3,000 followers to 15,500, we've added this new podcast, we have a new website, we have t-shirts available on Amazon. All of that has happened within the last 12 months.
And in all that time, we've never taken more than one day off in a row.
And not very many of those either. Basically, we're exhausted. So for the next 2 weeks, we're taking a vacation for the holidays.
But for the next 2 episodes, we've gone back to the archives and dug up a bunch of our old TikTok videos.
Yes, and from those, we've created 2 The Mad Mark and Maynard Show holiday specials for you to enjoy.
Many of you have never seen this old footage.
You'll see the first video where I introduced Maynard as my sidekick.
I sure looked a lot different back then, didn't I?
Yes, you'll also see our Krampus holiday videos from last year, as well as the video where Maynard got his makeover to look the way he does now.
We think you'll really enjoy seeing this old footage. Hey, remember Arriva Birdie?
I'm still trying to forget. Nobody ever understood that. Now, some of these videos are a little rough. We didn't really know what we were doing back at the beginning.
You still don't.
Watch it. So be watching for these 2 The Mad Mark and Maynard Show holiday specials. They'll be airing on December 21st and December 28th.
And we'll be back with an all-new show on January 4th.
One other thing that we want to mention is that today's Nerd News segment will be the final one for a few weeks. Things are getting a little slow as far as new movies and toys for 2024 goes, but as soon as things start picking up again in early 2025, Nerd News will return.
So be watching for our 2 holiday specials, and for now, sit back and enjoy this week's The Mad Mark and Maynard Show. Hey, Mad Mark, my therapist told me that the way to achieve true inner peace is to finish what I start.
That sounds like solid advice. Why don't you start by finishing raking my yard?
So far, I've finished 2 bags of M&Ms and a chocolate cake. I feel better already.
How's my little piggy today?
Hey, don't call me little piggy! I drove past the Lego store on my way in today.
Was it busy?
I'll say. There were people lined up for blocks.
Is that right?
Hey gang, don't forget to check out our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
I am the Eggman.
Woo!
I am the Eggman.
Woo!
I am the Walrus.
You're the moron.
You ass.
You dick.
Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here to promote my The Hits of 1967 playlist on Spotify. And on this playlist, you'll hear artists such as the Beatles.
Sitting on a cornflake, waiting for the van to come.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Corporation t-shirt, stupid bloody Tuesday, man. You've been a naughty boy, you let your face go long.
Does anybody know what the hell this song's about?
Why
All the mumbo-jumbo.
394 songs, 19 hours of tunes from 67, and it's all free. And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family,
anyone who thinks he's a walrus.
Hey, don't forget to check out our website,
the official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
themadmarkandmaynordshow.com. Hey, Cyclops, we all have the power to change at least one thing every day. For today, please make it your underwear.
Hey, Mad Mark, have you heard the news? Snap, Crackle, Pop, and Captain Crunch have all been found murdered.
Sounds like a mealtime crime to me. Better call in Sherlock Jones.
They think it's the work of a serial killer.
This is just awful.
Do you know what you call a pig in the desert wearing a witch's hat?
Gorky Porky?
A ham sandwich.
Hey, gang, check out our new website,
the official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
themadmarkandmaynordshow.com. Hey, gang, Mad Mark here with another edition of today's featured toy. And today, I have 3 old Marvel Superheroes action figures made by Toy Biz in 1990.
Wow, that's going back a ways.
Yes, and these are still in the package, which is rare, and they still have their Toys R Us stickers on them. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I can tell you that they only cost $5 back then.
Yeah, try buying an action figure for $5 these days.
Well, good luck with that.
Now, I have 10 of these original Toy Biz Marvel figures on my wall, and I can't do them all in one video. So today we have Spider-Man, Captain America, and Dr. Doom.
Excellent!
Excellent!
Of course, back in 1990, figures were smaller, and these are 5 inches.
That's what she said.
And the articulation was limited. These are 5 to 6 points of articulation tops, but they're still pretty cool and definitely a piece of history.
Are they worth anything?
Well, that depends. I've seen them sell for $10. I've seen them sell for $30. It's all in the timing and what's available at the time that you're looking for them. But the best way to buy these are in lots. Try to find someone selling several of them in one auction. You'll normally pay less per figure that way, plus you save on shipping. So that's the first 3 of my 1990 Toy Biz Marvel Superheroes figures, today's featured toys.
I don't know what my spirit animal is, but I'm pretty sure it has rabies. The shadow knows.
Hey, Mad Mark, who's your favorite literary vampire?
I don't know, the guy on Sesame Street?
He doesn't count.
Oh, I assure you he does.
Ah, that's 1. 1 bet. 2 bets. 3 fabulous flyers.
Well, I'll never go caroling at the psychiatric hospital again.
Why? What happened?
In hindsight, I guess singing Do You Hear What I Hear was probably not a good idea.
Most everyone's mad here.
Here too. Hey, gang, check out our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
themadmarkandmaynordshow.com.
Like my father's come to pass, 7 years has gone so fast. Wake me up when September ends.
Dude, it's December. I think you missed it.
I'm so depressed I can't even blink.
Hey, gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here to promote my Mark's Favorites of 2004 playlist on Spotify. And on this playlist, you'll hear artists such as Green Day.
Here comes the rain again, falling from the stars. Drenched in my pain again, Becoming who we are.
You're killing me, Smalls.
57 songs, almost 4 hours of tunes from 2004, and it's all free. And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family.
Anyone who's so depressed they can't even blink.
Hey, gang, check out our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com. Hey, Betsy. I mash up Frosted Flakes into a paste that I use between my bathroom tiles. They're grout!
Hey, Mad Mark. Whenever we get angry at each other, you never fight back. How do you control your anger so well?
I just go clean the toilet.
What? How does that help?
I use your toothbrush.
Now that's comedy.
Russia, Russia, Russia.
I finally got to see my doctor on Monday. I showed him that rash on my butt.
Too much information, bro.
Yeah, that's what he said. He totally ignored me and just kept on pushing his cart through Costco.
I got a rash so bad on my ass, I can't even sit down.
Hey, gang, check out our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com. Hey, gang, Mad Mark here with another edition of today's featured toy. And today I have this freaking huge Jurassic World Legacy Mammarchosaurus, I believe it is, figure made by Mattel in 2022.
Holy crap, dude! That thing is massive!
That's what she said.
49 inches long. Take two. 49 inches long.
That's what she said.
Actually, that's why I wanted it, because it was so big.
That's what she said.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I was flipping through TikTok one day, and this video came on where this guy was all excited.
That's what she said.
And he was claiming that Target stores were basically giving these things away for like $20. That's 2/3 off. So I got on my Target app and sure enough, there it was.
That's what she said.
So I ordered one for delivery and it showed up at my door just a couple hours later. I had to use a two-wheeler to get it in the house.
That's what she said.
Unbelievable.
That's what she said.
So that's the Jurassic World Legacy Mammarchosaurus figure made by Mattel in 2022, today's featured toy. It's a whopper.
That's what she said.
The new t-shirts are here. The new t-shirts are here.
That's right, Maynard. The all-new The Mad Mark and Maynard Show t-shirts are now available. You can choose from 2 different designs of the Mad Mark and Maynard Show shirts, or show the world that you're a Mad Mark maniac with the I'm a Mad Mark Maniac shirt. There's even a shirt showing the cover of Mad Mark's new album, Mad Mark Sings. So however you want to show the world that you're a Mad Mark and Maynard fan, we've got the perfect shirt for you. And they will come to you fast and straight from Amazon, a name you know and trust. Want to know where you can buy your official Mad Mark and Maynard Show shirts? Of course you do. Simply go to themadmarkandmaynarshow.com and scroll down until you see the button titled Mad Mark and Maynard Amazon Merch, and click it. There you go. You're in. You can also go directly to Amazon and type the Mad Mark and Maynard Show t-shirts in the search bar. It's that easy. And you'll be wearing your very own Mad Mark and Maynard Show shirt in just a couple of days. Be the first person in your neighborhood to own a Mad Mark and Maynard Show t-shirt. Be the envy of your friends. Be the coolest kid on the block. It's so easy. Get yours now.
Hey, He-Man. My problem is that I am both mature and childish. I'm mildish.
Nerd news, nerd news, nerd news now. From the Mad Mark TV news desk, I'm Mad Mark, and this is Nerd News. Well, this is going to be our final Nerd News segment for 2024.
So we are going to be wrapping up all the movie releases, both theatrical and on DVD, as well as the new toys for the rest of the year. Wrapping up, that's a little Christmas humor for you there.
Very little. Okay, coming to theaters on Friday, December 20th, it's Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I take it that this one is not high up on your to-do list?
I actually have no opinion on this one. I did not see 1 or 2. I never played the video game, but I do know that it is very popular, and so I just wanted to mention it here on Nerd News.
Any info on this?
Sonic, Knuckles, and Tails reunite against a powerful new adversary named Shadow.
The Shadow knows.
No, I highly doubt we're talking about Lamont Cranston here.
No. Anyway, the Shadow is a mysterious villain with powers unlike anything they've ever faced before. Ooh. With their abilities outmatched, Team Sonic must seek out an unlikely alliance.
Maybe they do call in Lamont Cranston.
Well, check your theaters on December 20th and find out for yourself. Also coming to theaters on Friday the 20th is Mufasa, the Lion King.
You are my son, and the one true king.
What is this, like the 10th movie in the Lion King franchise?
Something like that. So, what do you know about this film?
Nothing. I can honestly say that I have never seen a Lion King movie. Just like Sonic, these are films made for kids, so I've just never bothered to see any of them. I grew up with this lion.
Stop! This is the most unheard of thing I've ever heard of!
And this lion.
Put 'em up, put 'em up!
Yeah, totally different lions for sure.
I know that Seth Rogen is doing one of the voices in this. The premise of the film is that Mufasa meets a sympathetic cub named Taka, who is the heir to the royal bloodline.
Yada, yada, yada.
A group of misfits searching for their destiny, yada, yada, yada. Again, that's coming to theaters on Friday. And finally, coming to a theater near you on Christmas Day, December 25th. The one I've been waiting for, the latest remake of Nosferatu.
Oh yeah, you'll be watching this one when it comes out on DVD.
Yep, but mainly I'm just curious to see what they do with it. Nothing will ever beat the original.
What do you mean?
You don't know the history behind this character? The legend of the old film?
No, not really.
The original Nosferatu movie was one of the first horror films ever made. It was a silent film created back in 1922.
So, over 100 years ago.
Yes, this film has scary music in the background, but there is no talking. You have to read what the actors are saying. Some of you might let that fact deter you from seeing it, but take it from me, you must see this version for a number of reasons. First, because it was made so long ago, the cameras, the film stock, the lighting, everything used to make this movie was very low tech. It was all they had at the time, and they did it all with just one camera. And of course, it's in black and white. This all adds to the spookiness and the overall eeriness of the movie. It really makes you feel like you're in the 1800s. And then there is the legend of Max Schreck, the actor who played Nosferatu in that original movie.
Legend?
Yes, that Max Schreck actually became a vampire during the filming of this movie, or that he had been one all along. They even made a movie about this in 2000 called Shadow of the Vampire. It tells the story of all of the sordid events surrounding Max Schreck and the filming of this original 1922 classic. All you have to do is watch this original film. Max Schreck is the scariest vampire ever. In fact, he was so good that the producers of the original Salem's Lot in 1979 used his image to create the vampire Kurt Barlow for their film. Now, I personally own the original 1922 film. the 1979 remake, which was also very good, and The Shadow of the Vampire from 2000, which, as I mentioned earlier, is a film about the shooting of the original 1922 film. Is that legend true? Probably not. But there is no denying that Max Schreck's performance as Nosferatu in that original 1922 film will never be bested. So it will be interesting to see what they do with this new 2024 remake. It should be interesting. And finally, wrapping up the theatrical releases for 2024 on Sunday, December 29th, it's Alien Wars Judgment Day.
What's the story on this one?
I don't know much about it, but it doesn't look very promising.
Why not?
I get so tired of this same old crap that aliens are evil and out to destroy us. You know, if that were true, it would have been gone a long time ago. It just gets old. Any actual war between Earth and a species capable of traversing the universe would last about 10 minutes and we'd be gone.
You stink!
So the premise of this film is that after an alien catastrophe, the remaining human souls try to hold on to their sanity and their reality as humanity slowly sinks into darkness.
Blah, 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 blah.
And now, on to DVDs being released through the end of the year. First, we have Transformers 1.
Autobots, transform!
How many Transformers movies does this make now?
Too many to count. This film is releasing on DVD on Tuesday, December 17th, and it's the animated tale of how it all began, the untold story of Optimus Prime and Megatron, who started out as friends and then became sworn enemies. Next we have Joker, Folie à Deux,
which I believe loosely translates to shitty movie, doesn't it?
That's about it. This film stars Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga, and if there was ever a reason to stay home and watch the Kelly Clarkson show, this is it.
Burn! 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 Burn!
You know, it's kind of funny. Up until this movie was released, my vote for the all-time worst film ever released was A Night in the Life of Jimmy Reardon, starring River Phoenix, from 1988. It has remained the worst film I've ever seen for 36 long years, only to have its reign broken by this film starring his brother, Joaquin Phoenix.
That is a weird coincidence, but at least they're keeping it in the family.
This film is also coming out on DVD on September 17th for anyone out there who gives a crap. Next up, also releasing on Tuesday the 17th, it's Terrifier 3.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What are the odds of having two crappy clown movies back to back?
No, sir. I don't like it.
This is the third film in the Terrifier series featuring Art the Clown, only this time it's during Christmas. Oh, sorry, it looks like we're out of time. And finally, also on Tuesday, December 17th, it's Season 2 of The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, The Book of Carol.
Wow, 3 names. It's gotta be good.
Not!
Actually, I have no idea if this is any good or not. I gave up on The Walking Dead after Season 7 of the original series. I mean, talk about beating a dead horse. How long do they plan to keep this thing going? But if you're interested in this, December 17th is the day for you.
And now, on to toy news.
I can hardly contain myself.
Well, don't get too excited because we're so close to Christmas that we only have one new toy to talk about this week. And it's not really a toy, more of a statue. From our good friends at McFarlane Toys comes this DC Direct resin statue titled Detective Comics number 27, or otherwise known as the first appearance of Batman.
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, it is. This statue is 1/10 scale, or 17.5 inches tall. It's a limited edition, and they are hand-numbered on the base. It's up for pre-order right now at McFarlane.com. And that, my friends, officially wraps up our final Nerd News segment for 2024. We'll start it back up again early in 2025.
As soon as there are enough new releases for us to talk about. Have a great holiday. Thanks for all your support in 2024. And remember, the next 2 weeks will feature our special holiday shows while we take a 2-week vacation. Later, gang. Hey, Mad Mark, can I borrow a battery so that I'll know what time it is?
Is it 4 o'clock?
I don't know what time it is. That's why I need the battery.
And I know y'all ain't got a watch, because if you had a watch, you know it'd be nighttime. And nighttime ain't no time to be in this here neighborhood.
You know, if you're ever down and out, there's a great way to get back on your feet again.
Yeah, use a springboard.
No, miss 2 car payments.
Yeah, that's the ticket.
Hey, gang, check out our website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
Ah, chew it, 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 baby. Always got a mouthful of such sweet things to say.
You mean like...
Laugh it up, fuzzball.
Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here to promote my The Hits of 1968 playlist on Spotify. On this playlist, you'll hear artists such as the Ohio Express.
Oh, I love the kisser, love the holder, love the misser, love the scolder, love the lover like I
do. Will somebody get this big walking carpet out of my way?
Ooh, little Chewy, don't know what you're doing to me, but you're doing to me what I want you to.
You're the one who couldn't keep it in your furry pants.
372 songs, 18 hours of tunes from 68, and it's all free.
Actually, he's not wearing any kind of, doesn't wear pants.
I rest my case.
And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family.
Anyone who wants to hear more of this conversation between Han and Chewy.
You Wookiee sack of...
Hey gang, check out our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
Hey, Beast. Apparently, it's only appropriate to say, "Look at you, you've gotten so big," to children. Adults tend to get offended by it.
Hey, Mad Mark, what do you get if you divide the circumference of a pumpkin by its diameter?
Cord gourd?
Pumpkin pie.
Don't ask me, man. I don't know anything about that stuff.
I know everything about this stuff.
Why do fish like to live in salt water?
Because saltwater taffy would be too hard to breathe?
Because pepper water would make them sneeze.
It's physically impossible to sneeze while pissing, because your brain knows. You might blow your asshole out.
Hey, gang, check out our website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com. Hey, gang, Mad Mark here with another edition of today's featured toy. And today I have 3 more of those old Marvel Superheroes action figures made by Toy Biz in 1990. These are Daredevil, the Hulk, and the Silver Surfer.
You know, Mad Mark, I don't think Daredevil has ever gotten enough exposure through the years. He's a great character.
I agree, Maynard, but that's been changing lately with the MCU Daredevil show on Disney, but I sure would like to see more of him in the movies. Now, as I said in my previous video for these figures, there wasn't a lot of articulation on these early action figures. These only have about 5 points, but they were great figures nonetheless.
Hey, Mad Mark, what is the difference between Daredevil and the Scarlet Witch?
You mean besides the fact that one is a man and the other is a woman?
One of them knows how to cope without vision. What would you get if you crossed the Hulk with Captain America?
Captain Azerbaijan?
A Star-Spangled Banner. If the Silver Surfer and Iron Man were on the same team, would that make them alloys?
Okay, Maynard, that's enough jokes. Now, just remember, gang, you can still get good deals on these old figures on eBay, especially if you buy them in bulk to save on shipping. So that's 3 more old Marvel Superheroes action figures made by Toy Biz in 1990, today's featured toys.
Every once in a while, someone amazing comes into your life. And here I am. You're welcome. The Shadow knows.
Hey, Mad Mark, what do Alexander the Great and Winnie the Pooh have in common?
They both like honey?
They both have the same middle name.
Oh, bother.
Okay, you know that the Earth is 71% water and that all of that water is uncarbonated, correct?
Absolutely, if you say so.
Then wouldn't that mean that the Earth is flat?
Humor.
I think that joke was flat.
Very interesting, but stupid.
Hey, gang, check out our website and be sure to tell your friends about us.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
Happy, 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 happy. You wanna be happy?
I'll teach you to be happy. Now, boys and girls, let's try it again. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy.
Hey gang, Mad Mark and Maynard here to promote my Mark's Favorites of 2007 playlist on Spotify. And on this playlist, you'll hear artists such as the Aliens.
Really?
Take me to your leader.
I'm happy every day as I walk around my life. I'm happy every day even though I'm stuck in faith. I'm happy as I wake up and have a cup of tea. I'm happy everybody, do you want to be like me?
Oh, joy!
95 songs, about 6 hours of tunes from 2007, and it's all free. And be sure to spread the word to your friends, your family,
anyone who is happy.
Hey gang, don't forget to check out our new website.
The official home for our t-shirts, our podcast, and for everything Mad Mark and Maynard.
The MadMarkandMaynardShow.com.
Hey, Betsy, I got yelled at by my music teacher today. She said that I was fiddling around.
That's all for this week, gang, but tune in next week for another episode of the Mad Mark and Maynard Show. The Mad Mark and Maynard Show is a production of Mad Mark TV Limited. All music on this broadcast is taken from Mad Mark's new album, Mad Mark Sings, available now on all major music platforms. Check out Mad Mark's College of Musical Knowledge Oldies playlists on Spotify. And follow Mad Mark TV on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. That's all for this time. Until next time, have a good time.